All right, what is going on? We are here. Happy Sunday to you people.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, and look, Robert was actually waiting for us, and he was saying he went ice fishing. Ice fishing is too cold for me.
Oh my god.
I've actually never been ice fishing, and he had a moose cross in front of him.
Oh
Oh
wow.
yeah,
That's amazing.
that is pretty amazing. If you guys are new here, we do an audio podcast where we look at every Ninja Turtles episode. This portion of the podcast is just the news. That we do the weekly news during the podcast. And TMNT Heroes TV Leo XD has came up and said hi. What's going on?
Hello.
Hello, love the Leonardo Rise of Leonardo icon right there. Pretty cool right there. He has the backwards hat and everything, like me. Oh, but yeah, this week on the audio podcast, we're looking at the first episode of the European season, Tower of Power. It's gonna be fun, but this portion we're just looking at the we're just doing the news portion. You can find the full audio podcast wherever you find podcasts: Google, Spotify, Apple, all those places. You can find it. Just search for Turtle Recall. All right. You ready to get into news? Because we actually don't have too much.
Oh yeah.
All right. So this week we're just going to be talking about Shredder and video games. Hey, look, Tombstone has brought some emojis for you. What is going on, Tombstone? With the waving emojis and the turtle.
I love that my turtles.
You're known for your emojis. All right. So, as I was saying, this week not that much news, but we just have some video game news. Video game news with Shredder. So the first I want to get down to is Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. They added their second character to the game, and it is Shredder. The first character they added to the game was Garfield, but now we got a Ninja Turtles character added to the roster. Right now, if you have the game, Ninja Turtles now has the most characters in the character roster for that game now, because they got 4.
Now I kind of want to see how Garfield and Shadow fight together.
You know what? We can do this right now after the podcast. We can see, like, who do you want to play as? Do you want to play as Garfield or do you want to be Shredder? I'll be the other person.
I think I want to be Garfield because I want to punch Shadow.
You want to punch Shredder, and Tombstone. Both of us are doing great. We hope all you and everyone else who's listening right now is doing great. Yeah, we can totally make that happen if you know. So not only did they add Shredder, they also added a new stage. It's a Double Dare. Now, when they announced that Shredder was coming to the game, he was actually like available like that night, day on all the systems that you could play the game on. And what's actually really cool right now with Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, all these characters that they're adding, they're all free. So that's the best thing about it, is that you bought the game. It was like $10 cheaper than Smash Brothers, and so far we haven't had a chance. We haven't need to buy new characters. Right. That's actually where we're like. So last night, I got to try Shredder. I was like, I booted up the game and everything. You downloaded the update. Shredder was right there waiting for me. This is actually my screenshot of my Switch of that that when it said that Shredder was unlocked. And I will say, Shredder has some fun moves. He has his sword. He has like this like chain whip thing. He also does this thing where he charges with his claw, like towards the screen, and like his like jump recover move, he actually like hits the people like 3 times. He's actually a lot of fun to play as.
I love the design.
Yeah, the design looks really good. It looks has that that 80s like cartoon. I should say late 80s, early 90s. And by the way, Tombstone also agrees with you that Shredder versus Shredder sounds great. Yeah, he's a really fun character. Uh, I just, I mean, again, we discussed this on our podcast before when we did the review of the game. Our problem with the game, just in general, is that there's no voices or sound. Like there's like fight sounds, but there's no voices coming out of the characters. So when you're playing, you just don't like I don't feel like I'm Shredder. And I just don't know why they haven't like hired voice actors to come in and just like just give us like we don't even have to have them like say sentences. Just give a oof like something like that.
Yes, it's like you're eating a very fancy dinner without seasoning.
Yeah, just something like that. I mean, and like it just it just feels so lacking. And I mean, and Anna doesn't like the background music of the game, which I can't blame her. So it just like the voices would be just, and then the only voice we have is just the actual like announcer, like, and he just says, "Oh, that's gotta hurt." Like he's so generic. Yeah, so that's the unfortunate part. But if you have the game, definitely download the update. The update is free. I cannot stress this enough. It is free. So if you have the game, you already have Shredder. You don't have to go pay $5 to unlock him or anything like that. Try him out. Like I said, he's lots of fun. If you enjoy the game already, you'll really enjoy playing as Shredder. Shredder is a fun one. I love the fact that we do have 4 characters in this game, but only 2 of them are turtles. I should say 4 Ninja Turtle characters in this game, and only 2 of them are turtles.
Oh.
Yeah, I just think that's.
You have Leonardo and Michelangelo.
Yeah, just Leonardo, Michelangelo, and then the other 2 is April and Shredder.
Oh.
Yeah. And if you had a chance to play as Shredder, let us know. Let us know how you guys like feel about him. Let us know if you played with him. Let us know if you haven't bought the game and you're like, oh man, Shredder's here, and this is your tipping point. I mean, I'm hoping hopefully it's not just Shredder. It's like, oh man, Shredder's gonna be the reason I buy this. But like I said, I love the fact that you don't have to pay for the DLC for it.
But is it a game that you can like team up with other people online?
Yeah, you can team up with other people online. It's fully online. They are really active about like balancing and like keeping. They even has like netcode, online wise. It has a better online maintenance than Smash Brothers, which is ironic because Smash Brothers is the bigger like game, and that's the one that people more goes to. Is just that Game Mill Entertainment, they're dedicating to make this into a fighting game that for like everyone, like for like tournaments and that kind of stuff. Yeah, so and you know what, I'll be honest, like if like Evo comes and like this game's on here, that would be so cool. I would love to see like people busting out turtles and April. I want people to play as April and like bust this out on at Evo and everything, and then you can come out there and play as Cat Dog or Garfield. All right, the second thing, because we're still on the subject of Shredder, this time we're talking about the video game Shredder's Revenge. If you remember, that's that arcade inspired pixel game, and we don't actually have like news about this game, but on February 19th, this game will be featured on IGN's FanFest convention, and Dotemu did post that there's going to be exclusive gameplay reveals. Right now, we know that this is going to be available. We'll get this information on February 19th, and the FanFest starts at 11 a.m. They haven't set out a schedule, so we don't know what time is the actual panel, but you will be able to stream this panel online to get like the new information for this game. Also, Tombstone says free DLC is always good, and he needs to get around to playing it. Yeah, definitely try the game out. It's one of those games. It's fun to play with friends. It's kind of like it's kind of hard to kind of play by yourself, but it's more fun when you like play with friends in that setting.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, and also he can't wait for Shredder's. I cannot wait for Shredder's Revenge. I'm really hoping at the IGN Fan Fest that we actually get a release date. I would love a release date, and hopefully, I mean, I know this originally was supposed to come out at the end of 2021. Uh, hopefully the release date is not like, oh, December 2022. I wouldn't be surprised if it's December 2022, but I'm really crossing my fingers for like a spring release date. And I believe, I mean, we've been reporting on this game, but I believe like the only console that this game has been announced so far is just the Nintendo Switch. I'm hoping like they'll also they'll also announce, oh hey, it's also coming to Xbox and PlayStation, just other systems, because I want like a lot of people play this game. And heck, if there's a way, I would love it if they have a way for you to actually like cross-play. So like, because some games do this. Some games, like if you have it on Switch and then you have a friend who has it on PlayStation, you can actually play together. And it's like one of the coolest features. One game that my friend and I, we bought is a Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. He has it on PlayStation. I have it on the Nintendo Switch. And whenever we team up to play online, like we are able to play online, and it is like really convenient and everything for this. But yeah, that is pretty much everything that we have for this week. And yeah, Tombstone saying we need to yes, we do need a release date. I mean, yes, yeah, it would stink if it says it's coming in 2023. That would be a huge disappointment. But yeah, so just to let you guys know, the full audio podcast is coming out this Thursday, wherever you get your audio podcasts. You can get that. You can hear this section again and everything else. And also, thanks for everyone that listened in. Thanks for everyone who contributed. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, TMNT Heroes. Thank you, Tombstone. Thank you all for your information. It's really fun to do this with you guys. And do you have anything else to add, Anna? No, that's pretty much, like I said, light news week this week, but we will be back next week. All right, till next time, guys. See ya.